2020 has been a crazy year. Crazy viruses, crazy politics, and now a crazy space rock. Last Sunday, life on Earth had a scare when an asteroid came close to hitting us. And scientists didn't even see it coming. Here's what happened. On Sunday, an asteroid the size of a small car flew within 3,000 kilometers of Earth, closer than any known space rock has ever come without crashing into the planet. The asteroid is called 2020 QG, and it's super sneaky. Nobody, even NASA, knew about it until 6 hours after it had already passed. It literally appeared out of nowhere. You must be thinking, what would have happened if it hit us? Luckily, it was pretty small, so even if it had hit Earth, the asteroid probably would have exploded in the atmosphere too high up to do any damage on the ground. It would have become a massive shooting star. But this near miss highlights a huge problem. Just like driving a car, the world has a blind spot, and NASA is the driver. They look out for incoming objects so that if anything comes too close, they can change its course or destroy it to keep us all safe. But this asteroid has shown us that their method isn't perfect.
NASA may have updated its plans to protect Earth from an asteroid strike, but an object the size of a pickup truck passed by our planet, making it the closest one to do so that's ever been documented.
Because of the way the telescopes work. You see, by using a telescope, scientists can tell where an asteroid is, based on how much sunlight it's reflecting. But the smaller the asteroid, the weaker the reflection. And if the asteroid comes from the direction of the sun, it'll be as if it was invisible. And that's exactly what happened with 2020 QG. And this isn't the first time that's happened. Last month, a comet called Neowise entered Earth's atmosphere undetected. The sight of the comet burning up was beautiful, but it only shows how dangerous space can be. Thankfully, NASA is already working towards a solution. They're developing a new and better telescope that can detect space rocks without relying on sunlight. Even though this project is still in the very early stages, it's a great step forward for the protection of humans. Because, unlike dinosaurs, we will hopefully have the technology to protect ourselves. From crazy viruses, crazy politics, to crazy space rocks, 2020 has been a crazy year. But all of this has taught us one thing: never take anything for granted, because everything we know could disappear in an instant. And that's news worthy of sharing.
Asteroid impacts that are big enough to cause damage and cause real problems are rare, but the stakes are really high. If we can lower the stress level of humankind, without some existential dread that tomorrow they're going to get blown up by an asteroid that, we can't do anything about, then I think that's good too,